only a 10-ton mech. Security blades. Lab protective monocle. For when you only need to protect one of your eyes. Oh, no, never mind. It's actually... Yeah, it's still full head. We're good. We're good. It still makes sense. I mean, a protective monocle could probably work for the... Oh, what's his name? Wells? Orson? It's not Orson Welles, but it's similar to that. Lockdown messages. This is Maria Volkova. This is Maria Volkova, and she has one from Maria Volkova. Sends a mail to herself, I guess. Everyone, I'm sick and tired of cleaning bone out of the culture processor. This is the 3rd time this month. The next employee to get their hands stuck in that damn machine is getting written up. Orson Shaw, that one. Thank you. R. Porter. Hey, Masha. Just FYI, gonna need another cleanup in the lab, Porter. Forwarded from Crane. We've lost another finger to that infernal culture processor. I'm formally requesting new safety brackets be installed, as the current ones register with Raptidon hide, but not human flesh. This is unacceptable. It's, allotment of monitors, I guess. Alright, good, we're fine. Unfortunately, since I didn't start, like, scouring this place for loot as I came in, I'm having a little bit of difficulty mapping where I have been and haven't been. Because usually, if I've been there, I've looted it, rather than having to go back. Alright.
Handled beautifully.
That's a lot of shunts. Considering I have 22 over the course of the entire game and I've used 3. Getting 5 in a single instance is pretty big. Yep, looks like this room is done. This one basically has... Ooh, trying to hide that from me down there. That's not gonna work. I've played Fallout before. Alright. Where's the actual exit? That was the entryway from upstairs. This is the entryway through to the previous lab. It's fine. Just rotate around upstairs first. Clear this level. I mean, this is an exit to an upstairs area, which might get me the ability to do some jumping stuff.
Incoming.
Sorry, I didn't think the auto mechanical was actually aggroed to us, which is why I didn't kill it initially.
Time for a drink?
But we do want to exit the top way, ideally. How does the business of stream days compare to Slay days? It seems a lot quieter for chat activity. I'm glad to watch you having fun, but you expecting the series will have traction on YouTube? I don't, frankly, expect the series will have a ridiculous amount of traction on YouTube. It's relatively well without my outside of my typical content creation wheelhouse, I would say. Like, I don't do that many RPGs on the channel, but it's a game that I absolutely love and will have a great time with. I thought that it would work better, like, streamed first. Kind of like a little bit of... Really? I thought I'd already cleared out all the enemies. Sorry.
Get past that armor.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No!
Honestly, this feels more casual than YouTube. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. But I felt it would be better suited to the tone of streaming rather than YouTube. So I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to make like a straight up direct YouTube series of it. But doing the stream and then putting that on YouTube and trying to make sure that the stream isn't, you know, just necessarily all stream interaction feels like a happy medium. To be entirely honest, it was inspired in part by Northern Lions' Fallout New Vegas playthrough that he did on the Sunday subscriber streams and then shipped off to YouTube. And I think like I've referenced that series a couple times in this series already as well. Alright, cool. We're back to the stage we were before. RPG involves viewers, so maybe it's good for YouTube. RPG involves viewers, so maybe it's good for YouTube. Well, yeah, like, RPGs broadly are good for YouTube. I just think for my channel in particular, because I haven't covered many RPGs in the past, I don't have an audience that is already predisposed to wanting to watch that kind of content. So it makes it difficult. It doesn't make it difficult because obviously I'm still doing it. But it does mean that were this on YouTube, it would do worse. That said, there is an RPG that I'm going to be starting on YouTube really soon, so, you know, I clearly don't care about it that much. Wait. It's downstairs. Where? Hang on. I'm coming to save you both. You are getting straight up schooled by that bot. I am not having it. People who watch on YouTube are more into roguelikes for raps. Agreed at the moment. The, like, streaming is much more variable than YouTube, I would say. So streaming can either be, like, really, really good, or, like, oh, thank heck I have that content to port to YouTube later. That kind of thing.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Ooh, I found an actual gun. Handgun 6. It's a Magnum kind of thing. The Vermin Hammersmith. Well, look, I'm gonna upgrade that a bunch and then give it to Ellie. Because Ellie currently does have a light pistol, which does seem better, but if I upgrade this a lot, I think it'll be good. I get you, like, this isn't my kind of game for watching videos of. Yeah. I also think, like, the stream will allow me to, you know, maybe engage people in this game that wouldn't necessarily engage in this game otherwise. What's your take on roguelikes like Blush? Or various concealers and bronzers? My take on roguelikes like Blush. Or various concealers and bronzers. I'm gonna guess that... Oh, Rouge like... The reason I didn't recognize that is because I misspell it as Rouge like half the time I do it. So it just reads as roguelike to me in my head.
Who would like to die
Like
first?
true professionals.
Excuse me? Did my companions there just say 2 professionals? Because I have bad news. That was all on me. You two got goddamn bodied by that bot. I think a couple times now as well, so don't dare take credit. It was all me. I wish I could just hold down E and then just hover across items. We already checked. No, we didn't check these. Of course. Again, this is a, like, we already checked this was my reflex of I've been here before, so I must have already checked it. Wasn't the case. All right. Now I think I've actually explored this entire thing. All right. We did the upstairs and downstairs. Now, literally all we need to do is go back to the upstairs and then leave. Okay, hopefully the top entrance gives us something. Never mind. It already had a platform back up to it at any point. You got the drop on him? It really sincerely seems like the opposite. So, my sniper rifle has shock in it. And even against auto mechanicals, it's garbage. I think I need a new sniper rifle. And then I need to start upgrading that one. Or maybe I just need to upgrade this one significantly more.
Well done. We are victorious.
No problems, bud. And since I was eschewing everything on my way here, what up, Big Snake? This is just zooming in to appreciate the fauna of the area. I'm not going to kill it. Don't worry, I would never. Sprats? Those are going down 100%. Snakes? No. Not the big boy snakes. Like, initially I thought they were kind of like the slugs in the swamp in Dark Souls 3. Which definitely, those would die. But not thick snake.
Show it.
Nice one.
My kind of action.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
I really got to remember to actually use those companion abilities, because I just want to hear all of their call-out lines. Good lord, this place is an absolute mess. The elite trooper. Ooh, just a mod in there. Hell yeah. Typically gotta unlock something for one of those. I keep fingering the TTD. That's my bad. We're getting a lot of the light pistols Mark II to the point that I don't think that investing much into Ellie's light pistol Mark II is going to be a good idea. Because powerful weapons typically aren't that common. Catch you around, Draconic User. Thanks for tuning in. You did ignore all of these on the way out, I think. It's fine, we'll rectify that mistake now. And then just sell a bunch of stuff as soon as we get back in town. Because I am back to unencumbered. I love that they don't care that I'm just looting all of these dead bodies. Nothing at all. That was an accident. I better not commit another crime in this town. Let's go return Jameson. Oh, my reputation decreased. I'm fucked up. They do care? Yeah, they do. They do. Just don't want to do it again.
You've returned? Well,
I've decided to help you with your problem. What? So I don't turn in rescuing Jameson into you? I guess I maybe talk to Jameson? Talk to Anton.
you've
I'm saving before I...
Oh, really? I'm disinclined to accept your offer, but I'm a man of limited options. Where were we before you rudely ended our conversation?
You wanted me to remove Cretins, Raptodon, Proton.
The
He's not. I already rescued him. Also, it's the end of that call. Eliminate the Outlaws is optional. Deal with Raptodons is optional. Find Anton safe. The passcode. Acquire Anton's research. I think you don't need to hand in the research. You can take it to Wasp name on the Groundbreaker for space monies instead. That's a spoiler. Kingdom.
That is excellent news. Too many have been lost, too many black marks against my name, and far too much paperwork.
I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than paperwork. Well, and all you care about is how it affects you. Yes, Eva.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
I'll thank you not to mistake your callousness for ambition. What should I mistake it for? Compassion? You must see how one could do that. Do exactly that, can't you? I mean, let's mock him with his own kind of like pretentious affect.
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
You really are an insufferable jackass.
Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
I didn't call you that. I called you pompous and a jackass. You just keep telling yourself. I'm gonna be real mean to him, finish the quest, and not hand it in to him if that's possible, and then murder him. Murder him dead. You got any quest log from the woman who sent you here? The person who wanted what's name? Really? Acquire Hanson's research. Ah, investigate roadway to find potential secrets that can be sold through Gladys. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's go into the bar and sell the stuff off. Not a spoiler. That's fair. I apologize, King Doom. I apologize. I was wrong. All right, Delia. What are you willing to trade? Because I'm willing to sell all of the junk. And then I realized I'm actually going to have to go back to my inventory and then mark a bunch of stuff as junk. Definitely junk. Definitely junk. Plasma carbine. Probably, like, significantly better than the plasma rifle. So, yeah, let's get rid of the plasma rifle now. That's dumb. Spine, no. Definitely keep the vermin. Sight rifle goes. Yeah, there's too many of these. Oh, hang on. We'll give the pristine one to Ellie. You can't see it, but I'm giving you a very smug look right now, Raps. I feel it. Don't worry. I feel it in my soul. Okay. Those are the ones that we kept last time. Right, think up until there, and then these are the new ones. Raptidon's Handler Armor. It has extra to dialogue skills. It gives you Nightingale Step, as well as Anodized Corrosion Armor rating of 10, and an Electro-Charged Surface, which I imagine zaps any enemy that directly hits us. So yeah, we probably put on Raptidons to one of our companions at the moment. And this is Elite Troop Armor from Aramid with some pretty good block in it. Shame I have to throw away all of these helmets because none of my troops can use them, because why would they ever change from the best helmet in the game? Can't imagine they would ever do that. All right, Vicar. Wait, Vicar, I gave you the silencer? Oh my gosh. Ellie, you... I do want to see... Vermin's heavy, though. Also not as upgraded as the pistol. At the very least, we've given her the upgraded one. Not upgraded one, the pristine one. We'll junk that, and then we're ready to go. Trade. Peace. We're up above 10k. We could actually just purchase the nav key at this point.
Hey.
All right, Delia, we have some stuff we want to know from you. Seems eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway is supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, There's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Actually, I counterfeit mine.
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
All right. You ever get tired of serving Auntie Cleo products?
Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much.
Why is this place called the 17th Bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
That's what I assumed it was. How do you make money with so few people in town?
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or Raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
All right, then. I'll see you later, I guess. Right, have you seen the Enlightened Centrism on Reddit? I like their Maymays. I believe I have. I don't remember any of them, like, perfectly, though. I have seen the subreddit a couple times, I believe, though. I think I've seen it, like, largely as response comments, or rather responses to other comments. Hey, Weldon, what's up?
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
Don't worry about it. I'm just here to help you relax. I have a few ideas. I have a better idea. You stay right here and you'll answer my questions. Then you can do that. I'm gonna say relax. Just have a few questions. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help you, brother.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Were you at the lab when the Marauders attacks? What do you do around here? We were at the lab.
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
What do you do around here? You said this place was a classified area?
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Well spoken. What do you do around
I
here?
am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct.
Hey, Weldon, I'm forming a union. Would you like to join? No? So I effectively, this has now become the Space Socialist Lesbian Simulator, wherein I try and get everyone to unionize. That's my plot for this game. Other people have different plots, I'm sure. But...
The best way to win a game is by getting the most body goals.
Right. I'm gonna do that one, because neither of them actually had anything to say. It was Anton that I had to deal with. So we've done the stuff in town. I think there's still an NPC here that I haven't yet gotten a quest from. Let's go back to talk to the guy at the start of the town and see if you'll give us anything.
What can I do?
Talk to the guy in charge. What do you think of him?
Yeah, I ain't gonna make no comment on anything like that.
Yeah, there we go. You know. Fine. Well, it looks like we just have the other missions for Doom went to Roseway, find out if it's safe. Let's go. So just gotta stretch out. Went rock climbing yesterday, and my body is still mad at me for it. I love that. That didn't need to be there, but it was. It's just a nice little visual gag. Gotta love him. But is your brain? Did you remember you're afraid of heights? I actually did a lot better this time. I hit the top of like a couple walls, like I think 4, and not like just child's walls, like climbing walls.
Huh?
Nice and easy. They're on us.
Whoa, okay. Apparently we're in battle.
Watch a pro at work.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Imagine seeing a moon man in power armor tell you that you've angered a man of the cloth and then murder you with a shotgun. That kind of thing just doesn't happen every day. Well, actually, it kind of does. Because I'm streaming every day live on twitch.tv/Rhapsody. There seems to be a focal point in the middle there that they're all hovered around, so... That, of course, means that I need to... kill them all.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Beautiful. I mean, that was... Frankly, I'm pretty pleased with that. Not even a single warning shot. Ah.
Nice, Captain.
Mines. Let's try and clear them out before I accidentally clear them out with my VOD. Stand on the stump. Give myself a little bit of an angle. Nope, can't see anymore. Beautiful.
The most beautiful places are often the most deadly. Why'd they have to build the lab so damn far away? I guess the trek alone is meant to deter the curious.
What is this? Oh, thank you. Abandoned datapad. To whom it may concern. AH. AH. Alex Hawthorne, maybe? To whom it may concern, I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I was privileged and honored. I believed anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature. That's your motto. I wanted to be a part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of glory, of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to waver quarterly reports in front of every Space's Choice worker I'd ever known and laugh in their face. I worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now, you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's already disbanded and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own ways as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. Yep, that, my friends, is a Hawthorne. See if we can find any more of his stuff. And nothing that tends to indicate that it would be Hawthorne. But okay, that means this is some sort of deforestation. Oh, right, it is a deforestation machine. No? It's like a terraformer? I can't actually imagine it in action at the moment. Well mistaken. Thank you very much for gifting a tier sub to HighSeptum99. HighSeptum99, welcome to Republic. Enjoy your emotes in chat. Camp here. Beautiful. Should be more lootables around here. Even if just the adrenal, I'll take that bounce. That's fine. Hey, Rat, been following for a while. First time I catch the stream. Will this be on YouTube? I believe it will. I believe it will. By the way, if you are watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry how many times you've heard that this is possibly going to be on YouTube. There are a couple of things that I occasionally do have to reiterate.
Did I hear
Take your best shot, Al. Captain, here we go.
First off, Ellie, you're going to have to help me because I'm feeling mighty vulnerable right now.
Violence is the only way.
Who's... You're shooting me? The outlaws can go invisible! That's rad as hell. Apparently the first one was a warning shot. I don't agree. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Oh, Sentry Saber Mark II, by the way. So we have a Mark II of a one-handed melee weapon. Could be useful. There's another outpost down there as well. Oh, this is the area that was shown in the trailers, actually. Yeah, this is the area that was shown in the gameplay trailer. Good to finally be here.
Nice of them to put up a sign.
Such one game, I mean, it crashes on me every so often, so it's not too bad. Yeah, hopefully that will be fixed relatively soon. I've actually had, like, startling consistency with the game. I've had very few problems. Other than, like, occasionally getting stuck in terrain, but, you know, that's every third-person game, basically. Which science weapons have we gotten so far? I've gotten the hammer from Groundbreaker, as well as the Shrink Ray. I have information, I think, on another one. Porto, Copper Recruit. Okay, well, let's save before we go in.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here.
You didn't want to initiate conversation? Fine. Light Assault Rifle. Light Assault Rifle Mark II. That's a lot of damage. Is it... Should I just be changing to the Mark II weapons for everything now? You have a Shrink Ray? Yeah, I do. So, this one. Jeez, the stream is buffering all heck from 4 to 80p right now. I wonder if Twitch's encoders aren't dying. I imagine that would probably affect other people as well. I'm assuming other people aren't experiencing constant stuttering on 480.
You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
Anton sent me to help. You're in charge of security?
That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is they haven't been able to escape, neither.
So it's a stalemate. Could they get through the vents? I'm gonna not say could they get through the vents in case I escape them through the vents.
For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're worth.
How exactly are you holding the attackers down there? A place like this must have more than one exit. What exactly do you do here? Again, I'm not going to say that there are other exits.
Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general?
No issues here. Had to go 360 and get the occasional flash of stuttering. Maybe the low quality or lower quality encoders might be having a bit of difficulty. Yeah, you.
I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls.
Pretty quiet out there, normally?
Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, bugs, and the buildings falling slowly to pieces.
Yeah, falling to pieces while you live in them. So why build a lab out here? Why build a lab out here?
Soap or something? I don't know. Years back they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day.
I already know, unfortunately. Be a dick. You don't care at all? What if it's something legal? As long as they pay you, I guess it doesn't matter.
If it was illegal, the company wouldn't ask us to do it.
All right. How are you holding the attackers down there, or the outlaws won't play forever? I'm gonna leave the conversation, and then I'm gonna see what he'll say.
The garage and the front door are it. These bastards got in through the vent system, but we locked that down.
Okay, so those weren't options.
They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess.
Where can I find your office?
Why you want to know that?
Sorry? Want to be sure it's secure. You said the outlaws could make a card there. Ooh!
One level down across from the cafeteria. But I locked it up, and I got the only key card. To get in, they'd have to blow it. We'd hear.
So you're sure they don't have any jerry-riggers? Not a single mag pick?
Organized crew like this, they probably got somebody to do that. You got a point. Better to be safe than shot in the back.
I need a security keycard. I'm going down after these guys. I don't want to get trapped by a door locked behind you. Honestly, I just want to look around the place. You lock down the ventilation system, I want to use it to attack the outlaws from behind. Persuade.
Fair point. Here's your key card to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass cards for us. Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I got a system.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I'm lying to you. You seem like a good lad, I gotta be honest. Just quickly save that. Okay, so the auto mechanicals aren't likely actually working. They're haywire for some reason. So I imagine that is probably the effect of one of the quote-unquote outlaws having hacked them or something.
Fair mistake.
Whoop.
Can't get past that armor.
Get small.
Take cover.
I keep ensmalling him, but it's not doing it.
Not now.
Well enough, at least.
Got him. Not bad, huh?
Fine, I'll actually go for the kill.
Does it? Time for a drink?
Alright. At least we know who our actual enemies in this area are now. Oh, that's cool.
I'll keep it down.
Unexpected security patrol
Incoming.
initiated.
Blind him.
Next
Chest
with
shot.
us.
Got him. Oh, if only I could see them in third person. I imagine it looked great.
Incoming!
Hang on. Optional. Eliminate the outlaws. Oh, but wait. Interplanetary raiders with no respect for property, life, or polite speech. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm fine to eliminate them. Also, like, the outlaws outside didn't even try and talk to me. They just started opening up fire, and these ones just started opening up fire, so I imagine, like, especially because there's no way to sneak by them in here, that I have to just complete that optional. Alright. Here's hoping so, because it's going to have to be pretty effective.
That was fun.
I won't.
Did it work, or did it just move them over? It looks like it just moved them over, but they polished them off. Thank you. How long will you stream? Also, remember to hydrate. I have drunk most of this over the course of this stream already. And I plan to stream for 1 more hour. I know I started a little late today, but yeah, just 1 hour. Still got other stuff I got to get done with my day. Woman outside in the front talks to you, but she randomly stops existing for a little bit. Is Rhapsody a Hydro homie? Yeah, I remember the original name of that subreddit, and it flew rather for like a surprisingly long time. I don't feel comfortable with that as like a thing. Especially based on like the vitriol that so many members of the community actually expressed after the change was made. Like, and like still largely appropriating like youth, urban, and black culture with almost exclusively white readers doesn't sit that well either. I've seen some stuff that was on there that was like, okay, this is non-problematic. It's just about drinking water being a good thing. I like that, but it's hard to extricate it from its context, right? And especially like given there are, you know, a billion, there's millions of subreddits. I can find one that I don't have any problems with. Although I don't know what would be my favorite subreddit. I've kind of been considering just deleting my Reddit and just not going back. Reddit makes everything racist? Yeah, that's the unfortunate result of getting a lot of young white male libertarians in the same area. Key card supported. Beautiful. Like it's being used in a arguably harmless way. I'm not, you know, arguing that, hey, this is the absolute worst, it needs to be stopped. I'm just saying, hey, it doesn't sit that well with me, and I can't enjoy it for that reason. The Blue Pill and SRS are the best. I've been subscribed to SRS for ages. It's real good. It's largely like, I just want to read the headline and then go into, not the comments of the actual article that SRS is linking to, but the comments on SRS, and just read them, because it makes me feel like, oh God, thank you. I don't, good Lord. Our Zoomies is also very good. Our Zoomies. I need to actually subscribe to that one. Too trans to hear SRS in the right way. That's fair. That's fair. The safe has been forcibly opened whilst contacts have been tossed around haphazardly. Ooh. The remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prize research is nowhere to be found. Scorch marks along the rim suggest the work of unsubtle thieves. Outlaws, most likely, made off with Anton's work.
Couldn't they have left something for us?
I mean, they did. They didn't loot any of the rest of the stuff in this room. Well, I can't actually make that claim. I don't know how stocked this room was before. This could have been like a storeroom, and they just left the dregs. All right, Anton. From G Trammell, Project Winterblue Mount.
The latest batch is showing great promise, Anton. And though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare to say it's a smashing success. Yes. Incidents and cavities have dropped significantly in the test protocols using the toothpaste, but only minor side effects. There's nothing too serious, mind you. It's a touch of blindness. So if you could look into it, it'd be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in Byzantium, post haste. Jeff Travel, Project Director, RT Clio.
I should have chosen a different voice. This has a lot of dialogue.
Upon further review of...
By the way, in order to get into this character in particular, you can't see it on camera, but I've just got like a doddering, pointing finger that I'm holding below. It helps me for voices.
Upon further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While the T-Space does use cavities, it's so nominally more than the current version, our results were skewed by the fact that our touch subjects had marked decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely, eh? Seriously, though, the appetite suppressant qualities of the new formulation are quite incredible. Though the taste and texture leave something to be desired, so we'd like for that to be your focus moving forward. No time to waste any more time on this blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Jeff Trammell.
Sorry, more water, otherwise I am actually gonna harm my voice. It's the mayor from the very first game. The mayor from the very first game. Is in like Fallout?
Seriously, Anton, you must let this whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also misguided, I'd say. It's not that big of an issue in the grand scope of the thing and pales in comparison to the texture and flake issues, which we'd prefer for you to spend all your time on. You're also quite mistaken about our ultimate goal for the product. The appetite suppressant qualities make this much more valuable in townships than even in Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can greatly add to our bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but may have something to do with them rejecting your appetite suggestion for the name. Let's leave marketing to the marketing department, shall we? Jeff Trammell, Project Director, RT Cleo.